Let me be real with you. You don't need another budgeting app, and you don't need another side hustle. You need this one mindset shift. And it's the number one reason I was able to get out of debt faster than I ever thought even possible. Everyone's out here trying to side hustle their way out of a problem that they spent their way into. But the truth is, the number one way to get out of debt, it actually has nothing to do with how much money you're making. All right? It's what you do with the money that you already have. And if you don't get this part right, you'll stay stuck no matter how much you earn. You know, everyone is always trying to figure out new tools and new ways to get out of debt. Everyone's always saying, I need to make more money. I need this new side hustle. I need another job. I need to do this. I need to do that. But the truth is, you don't need all of that until you do this one thing. And that one thing is you got to change your mindset. All right. You're going to stay stuck in debt until you have a mindset shift. All right. I say that because your mindset is the driving factor behind what you do with the money. If you haven't changed your mindset, all more money is going to do is get spent the same way that you've already been spending your current money. Okay? Think about it like this. Most of the times when people start making more money, they enter into what I call lifestyle creep. As they make more money, their lifestyle goes up. All right? They make an extra $10,000 a year, so I can afford the better apartment. I can afford this nicer watch. I can afford nicer clothes, nicer this or that, whatever it is. That's what tends to happen when you make more money. Versus what should happen is you should continue to live on your current budget, and then the new money, you should either be saving it or paying off all your old debt first. All right? You just entering into this mindset of I need to spend more money, or you going into this mindset of I need this, I need that. That's not helping you. You really got to start understanding what you're doing with your money. And you really got to change your mindset. Until your mindset has shifted into I'm not even going to say a frugal mindset, but a mindset of getting out of debt because the debt is keeping you trapped, you're going to stay stuck. At some point, you're going to get tired of being stuck. At some point, you're going to be overwhelmed with being in debt. But until your mindset shift, you're always going to be there. You're always going to have your problems, right? There's the saying, more money, more problems. More money is just going to equal up and add up to more problems for you because you don't have a mindset. You don't have the right mindset. You have a mindset, but it's just not the right mindset. It's not the mindset that you need to not be in debt. All right. So if you're someone who you're looking to get out of debt, you got to shift your mindset first. And if I'm being honest, this video is fully unscripted. This video is just me being truthful with you, right? And I'm truthful in all of my videos, but this video, it's actually 4 a.m. where I'm at. And I woke up this morning with this thought in my mind that no matter what tools you show people, Tyrone, no matter what you tell people, no matter how much information you give them, until they change their mindset, they're not going to grow. All right. So the first thing that you have to do if you're really trying to get out of debt is you got to have a mindset shift. Your mindset has to evolve so that you can become more disciplined. All right. Having a disciplined mindset is what's going to get you on track to becoming debt free. It's what's going to get you on track to growing your net worth. It's going to get you onto track to having a better future. But if you don't shift your mindset, none of that is going to be possible. For me, this year has probably been the most realist. I'm not going to say stressful, but it has been stressful. It's been a depressing year. It's been a frustrating year. So yeah, I'll say stressful. It's been a super stressful year because this year I got so disciplined and I got so locked in because I said this was the year that I was going to come out of my debt. This was the year that I was going to become debt free. And if I'm being honest with you, we're literally a month and a half left in this year and I'm almost at that goal. Do I think I will reach it by the end of this year? Probably not. But I can honestly say within a 12-month span, because I didn't start at the beginning of this year, but within 12 months of when I started, I will be debt free. But that's because I had this mindset shift. All right, this year has been probably a very depressing year. All right, I've had some tough conversations with myself. I've had some difficult conversations with myself. And in order for you to get there to where you're debt free, you're gonna have to do the same thing. Okay? So my advice for you, if you really want to become debt free, the first and number one thing that you have to do is you got to shift your mindset. All right? I hope that you can do it. I hope that you can have that mindset shift. Listen, you know, here on this channel, we're all about helping you, right? I'm all about helping my viewers. I'm all about helping the subscribers. I'm all about helping my family, my people. And that's what y'all are. I'm all about seeing us all grow. So let's make sure that we grow. Let's make sure that we stay motivated. Let's make sure that we do this together. All right? Later.